Welcome to Legends in the Making, where we're redefining business success by aligning purpose, people, and profits. I'm your host, Erin Sarles Bowers. I'm an entrepreneur, shamanic mentor, or a shaman, and founder of Ignite, Elevate, Ascend Consulting. In each episode, I'll be sharing snackable insights that will inspire you to lead with clarity, power, and heart. We'll dive into actionable strategies, real-world stories, and metaphysical teachings to help you unlock the infinite potential of your business, your people, and yourself. Are you ready to turn your business into a legend in the making? Let's dive in. And today we're going to talk about aligning soul and strategy for organizational breakthroughs. So how can we bring spirituality, spiritual practices into the boardroom in a practical, tangible way that, quite honestly, you don't even know that you're doing it? I think that's where the magic really is meant to happen, which I think is super, super, super exciting. And I think the wave of where business is going, when I watch where we're at in today's society, we are moving into a new age. We are moving into what we call the age of Aquarius. You've probably heard that out there. We're moving into an age of enlightenment. We're moving into an age of truth. We're moving into an age of frequency and energy being the ultimate responder of who and what we're doing. And when I think about this, I was sharing this earlier today in a consulting appointment, but we've hit the place where we are entering the age of truth. People want truth. People want to know what's what. People are done being gaslit. They are done feeling a certain way internally, knowing something, and then be told something else completely opposite. And we are also coming into an age where we are understanding that there are immutable laws that are governing the way that we are to be on this planet, things that govern how the universe is organized, not laws that our governments write or create, but immutable laws that are how the universe works, the metaphysical principles, the science of how the universe is organized. And when I think about the topic today about how do you bring spiritual alignment into business strategy, it comes down to how do you bring these immutable laws into the workplace and what you're doing. You know, the first and foremost, understanding that there is only one of us here. There is one energy. We are all part of the one greater energy that's here. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So we're all a part of one energetic beingness. There's just one of us here. We're all different fractals of that one, but there's one energy here. And the first law that we're here to adhere to is to come into relationship with that understanding, to understand that everything exists in relationship, and how we exist in right relationship is to do no harm. Or another way to look at it is to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So when we think about how do organizations start to align their business with these immutable laws that are governing the way that our universe works, are we creating environments where we see other employees as we see ourselves? Do we see people in separation from us, different from us? Are we judging other people instead of looking at them in a compassionate, loving light and going, like that's an interesting viewpoint. Not like, oh my God, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. How do we shift that around? I see a lot of stuff, where, people want to, they want tension with their coworkers. It's like they want infighting. And really, you should be creating collaboration. We should be creating synergy. How do you take that person's energy and insights and perspectives and meld that with the energy and insights of another individual and use each other's creative forces, which is our innate state of being, to really create centripetal force, rather than shutting stuff down, which I have seen a lot in my own career. It was kind of like, oh yeah, we want to come out into the field and listen to what everybody has to say. But most of the time, the leaders didn't really want to listen to what they had to say. They wanted to tell the employees what they were going to do to solve the problem, even if that may or may not have been the best solution. Like, to be a great leader means to be a listener. To be a great leader is to see every employee is equally as valuable as you. Creating a space to invite in all that knowledge and perspective to help your company grow. When you shut people off and you separate and you compartmentalize and you don't invite in the conversation of seeing everybody as equals and everybody having an important role in your organization's success, you are squeezing opportunities out of your business, because you're not inviting in the power which lies within your people. The only true resource any organization has is their human capital. The humans are the innovators. They're the ones that can think through innovative ideas, outside the box thinking in innovative ways to generate revenue. And when you engage people in that and you get them aligned with what you're here to do as far as serving humanity, you unlock their potential. I think of times where I was in organizations and the company did such a beautiful job of really grounding in, what is our mission statement here? You got up and felt like you had a purpose, whether if that was I was serving a cup of coffee at Starbucks, whether that was I was selling a pair of yoga pants at Athleta, whether that was checking in a member at Orange Theory Fitness. When you ignite people's purpose and when you ignite people's passion and how they want to serve humanity, if I thought at Starbucks I was nurturing the human spirit by serving that cup of coffee in my local neighborhood, how powerful is that? I get to see another human being, I get to look them in the eye, and I get to give them a cup of coffee and tell them to have a great day. Do employees today still feel that same innate passion to want to serve other human beings? And I would challenge everybody that's listening to this that the answer is no. And the answer is no, because we're so disconnected as a human collective. The answer is no, because businesses have prioritized their bottom line over what they're here to serve. And so we have to realign ourselves if we want to be profitable and abundant and to be known worldwide, or whatever the mission is for each of your organizations. You have to be in energetic alignment with that. And then you have to align all your people that are now a representation of your brand to be doing the same. So if people are disengaged, unhappy, pissed off, don't want to be there, what are they giving to your consumer? disengaged, pissed off, all that negative energy. And so when I think about these just work hand in hand, but it's looking at it a different way. It's also looking beyond it being transactional, and we have to move into the energy of relationship. Everything exists in relationship. So how do you, CEO, have a relationship with every person that you're interacting with it within your organization? Because when you demonstrate how to lead from true authenticity of who you are, but to understand that you exist in relationship with everything and everyone else, and that you see everyone as you see yourself, you then give access to everybody else to lead and do the same exact thing. So there is tremendous opportunity to realign your businesses through understanding what are the immutable principles. How do we start to lead with these metaphysical principles that are governing how we exist on this earth? We have to bring that into the boardroom. We have to bring that into our homes. We have to bring that into everything, because that's the way that the universe works. We don't get to compartmentalize. Oh, at work, I get to act like this. And at home, I get to act like this. And in this, I get to act like this. No, it's all one and the same. When we see something going on externally in the world, usually go back to your most intimate relationships and you will see the output there. So when we think about like where we're moving, we want honesty, we want transparency. How do you bring that into business? We're not going to tell you what's really going on. We just want you to act frontline employees and get our profits up, but we're going to keep to the fact that, we're about to go bankrupt, or, whatever the case might be. What if your employees knew that stuff and were so bought in and so engaged and wanted to see you succeed that they were willing to pour their heart into ensuring that that didn't happen? But most employees leave because they felt betrayed or lied to. They're not leaving because of where the current state of where they're at. They're leaving because of the dishonesty. And people will not tolerate us not being in truth anymore. We're seeing it everywhere. We are seeing it everywhere. People want the truth. People can handle the truth. We are here as a spiritual being to learn lessons. So what if you activated and created experiences for people to step into that, to give you their best? You don't even allow people to give to you what they have to offer as a company because you're so constricted down and you're so afraid, and you're keeping them out of right relationship with you. So bringing metaphysical principles, bringing the immutable laws of the universe is the way of business. It's the way we have to start living in every avenue of our life. Because if we don't, we get corrected back to that. So what then happens? We have to shut down locations. We have to shut down organizations. We have to lay people off. You name it, the universe will always correct you back to the natural order of the way it's supposed to operate. So if you want to learn how to energetically align you as a CEO, you as a company, and to align your employees within that same energy, within that same strategy, so that they feel seen, they feel respected, and you can unleash and unlock the limitless potential of which your organization is, and to receive the unlimited abundance of the universe to continuously do good work. That's the work that I do. That's what I'm here called to do, is to help people come into right relationship and to use these laws in work so that they may exceed and transcend in ways they've never imagined possible. So thank you for tuning in to Legends in the Making. If today's episode inspired you, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. And don't forget to share this podcast with other leaders, visionaries, and change makers who are ready to elevate their business, align their purpose, and ignite their own legendary journey. If you're ready to take the next step, please check out our website, Ignite, Elevate, Ascend Consulting, or follow us on social media for more tools, resources, and upcoming events. And until next time, remember, legends aren't born, they're built. Keep leading with purpose, aligning with your vision, and always ignite the legend within you.